Hello, degenerates, and welcome to the 18th episode of Season 3 of Monster Mates.
Welcome back, you degenerates.
Now, Spencer, please give me a number from 1 to 98.
56.
56. Have you done that yet? Yes.
Oh my god, no. Not this again, please.
Could choose another
68.
one. 68 is thankfully a number you haven't chosen yet.
Cool.
68 is going to be Werebat Girls.
Ooh, I've seen a Monster Girl show with a werebat or like a Batgirl. Oh, she's so cute. Oh my god. Why is her bra belts?
Don't worry about it.
She got small titters.
All right. So, before we get into it, what are you going to rate it?
I would probably rate this like a 7.
7? I'll go with 6.
Okay. So,
all right.
do you want to rate it?
So, yes, I forgot to get my glasses for this because I'm a little farther away from the monitor than usual. All right. Beastmen with bat-like features that live in caves and other dark places, they hang upside down from the ceiling in places with limited visibility and patiently wait for travelers to pass by. When one spots a human man who strikes her fancy, a werebat will dive from out of the darkness, knock him out, and forcibly mount him. Sadistic by nature, a werebat will respond to resistance or pleading by escalating the violence of the rape, while grinning lasciviously and maliciously. When multiple individuals are occupying the same space, their loud moaning and gasping will highly arouse the others, causing all of them to swarm the man. As if in a mad scramble for a single treat, they swoop down from the ceiling in a rush to taste the man's body, licking, rubbing, and teasing. Once a man ejaculates inside one of them, in the next moment, a new one will mount him and begin rocking her hips. Since the frenzied orgy takes place in total darkness, the man will not be able to confirm how many of them there are, nor will he be able to tell which werebat is violating him. It likely feels to him as though the pleasure is continuing forever. In this way, werebats are highly ferocious, but they are vulnerable to light. If brought into a brightly lit area, they turn cowardly and are effectively helpless. However, even if brought to a brightly lit area, they do not flee from human men. Instead, a werebat would be afraid of everything other than the man. Seeking a man's aid, a werebat will cling to his body and try to hide in his shadow. At this time, a werebat will appear to be a nervous wreck. Unlike when they violate men in the darkness, they do not give off a lewd or sadistic impression. On the contrary, a man may be tempted to do something sadistic to them instead. As if to urge it on, a werebat will nestle close and push every part of her trembling female body against the man. Their instincts tell them to seek sex with men, even in these circumstances. If a werebat has sex with a man at such a time, then not only will she no longer be afraid, she will even be able to feel as relaxed as she would in the dark, due to the pleasure and warmth provided by the man.
Okay. So,
a lot to unpack there.
So what I'm hearing is you need to get like a fishing hook and throw it into a cave and grab one and pull it out as to not get bamboozled, Dracula style, by them in the dark.
To not get sneaky surprise sleepy style.
And sleepy style.
That's the best I could come up with off the top of my head.
Alright, in my head I have like 2 ratings for this. Like, one's high, one's low.
Yeah, I'm guessing it all depends on whether or not you're in the darkness.
Literally. So like if I am in the darkness, I don't like this.
Okay.
I'm not a fan.
Mm-hmm.
But in the light, I definitely like this. I'm like super cute Batgirl. Yes, absolutely.
Alright, so what's it? I can agree with you on the fact that I probably have 2 different ratings depending on darkness and light, but before we get into
You're
a
going
final...
to reverse that, aren't you?
No, actually. They are surprisingly similar.
Okay.
But no. So good things. Let's talk about the good things on this first. If you're into CNC, for those in the cheap seats who do not know that acronym, it means consent, non-consent. It is basically CNC. I believe I may have explained this in an earlier episode, but just in case. CNC is basically it's a rape fantasy. That's the best way I can put it. It is a fake rape scenario in which you and either one partner or other partners predetermine a somewhat vague time and location to for the fantasy rape to take place. And obviously with most BDSM things there's a safe word and whatnot, all that good stuff. So that is why it is called consensual non-consensual, because it is pre-planned and it's agreed upon everyone, and there are boundaries in place to help stop things in case they go too far.
Banana bread. Safe words are very important for that.
But to go on that, I don't know. This kind of CNC scenario interests me. It seems interesting to me.
Well, it's not CNC unless you willingly walk into the cave. I just imagine you would. Yeah. You would walk in straight into that cave.
Yep. I would know full well what I would be getting into. I'm like, yeah, sure, why not?
Like I said, I would just get a guy blow up doll and put it on a hook. Like right where the dick is. Toss it in.
And then rope it out.
I'd rope her out. Be like, I got one. That would be my guess. That would be my way of getting a wereback girl. Because she's super cute. I like her design that we see here. But as a whole, if I were to run across one, it would not be okay. She got fuck wings though.
She do. Although her hands appear to be like the actual claws of a bat.
Wait, are those her actual hands?
Yes.
She
has actual claw hands.
I'm not a big fan of that one. Those are not like... I'm not a fan.
Fair enough. Yeah. See, actual claw hands.
They are actual claw hands. They're like the weird ones where you have like the two talons on top and one on the bottom. So you can never like hold her hand.
I imagine a hand job would be pretty rough. It would not be smooth.
Why would you like you go up to this girl and you're like, "Please, ma'am, may I have a hand job?" She just looks at you with her talons and goes, "Are you fucking sure, bro? Bro, are you sure?"
She's also got like furred legs and feet as well. She has like beast legs.
Which is kind of weird why she has beast legs. Imagine like, I know they're...
I don't think bats have fur on their legs.
They're furry. They're a little furry.
Well, I know in general, but I mean on their legs specifically.
I don't know the anatomy of a bat.
Okay. Either way.
I think they're like penguins-esque.
Yeah.
Like smaller ball penguins.
If that's what you want to go with, sure, we will go with that.
That's canonical for me.
Okay.
Little penguin balls.
Cool. All right. So, anyways,
rats with wings.
So, anyways, I'm trying to think of what. Oh, obviously, if you are into the CNC thing, you have an automatic orgy coming with you on that.
Yeah. I mean, I think the idea of an orgy is fun, but I think the idea of you not being able to see on top of, like, how many are there? I am drained. I am flaccid right now, and y'all are still going. There's nothing to work here with. What are you guys doing?
That could be interesting.
Really?
Yeah, for me at least.
I just imagine by the end of it, I'm just rocking like a flaccid pancake, and then all of a sudden it's just like, I'm done. I'm done, and you guys are still going. Like, help.
Timely. Anyway,
timeless.
Goodness sakes alive. But no, I'm trying to think of anything else. Obviously, when she gets out into the light, she has an entirely different disposition. She is very shy and submissive. She's very timid, stuff like that. Whereas in the dark, she's very aggressive. Until you have sex with her in the light, then it just becomes same old, same old.
Well, I mean, even in like the light, bats are blind.
Yeah, true.
So you would be dealing with a girl who's blind too.
But does it say in this at least if she's blind?
True, but it is a bat.
It is a bat, but again, it's not an exact one-to-one, as we talked about with the legs already.
True. So maybe if you like that your girl's being blindfolded, you just skip a step.
I mean, yeah. Possibly. But nonetheless, I'm trying to think of what else. Obviously, flying sex would be a thing, as with most winged girls.
I think werebats are a little too weak for that. I think they're too weak.
Depends on the kind of guy that she gets with, I guess.
Yeah, like a bigger guy probably wouldn't really work.
Yeah, but if you get like a smaller guy, a smaller, skinnier guy, then yeah.
Hey. Hey.
Oh, there you go.
Perfect. So cons as a whole is just,
if you're not into CNC, then oh boy, do not go in any of those caves.
just get a fishing line. But if you're like the cute, submissive ones, going, then it'll be okay as long as you can get one out of a cave.
Yep. Or if you don't like that and like more of the CNC, then obviously you're gonna be either stuck in a place of darkness for quite some time or in that cave for quite some time.
Oh god. I don't think you're leaving that cave ever.
Probably not.
Like, that's a one-way trip.
Mm-hmm.
No.
More than likely.
Depending if there's like 20 of them, by the time the other one's done with you, the one's taking an 8-hour nap and eating breakfast, it's like, time to go again.
Oh, goodness.
We're on full rotation.
Around the clock, full time, included overtime. Holiday season, baby.
No. I just imagine like that meme with a hole. It's like, hey, look, a hole. I was made for this hole.
Yes, I always forget his name when I'm trying to think of it.
I don't know.
Horror manga artist. The Junji Ito. Ito. That Junji Ito manga.
That's Trevor looking at a cave. I was made for this hole. Just struts on in.
This hole. It was made for me. Oh, goodness. But other than that, there's not really too much with them overall. I mean, okay, if we want to get extreme here, look at those ears. Those ears were made for penetration. If you're into that.
I am.
As am I. So
I would fuck your ears.
Those ears were made to be penetrated.
Absolutely. We talked about it before on the podcast. I'm sure.
Oh yeah, we have.
We've specifically been like, look up the J Lullaby
Collie Ruby thing.
Yeah, and that me and Travis both saw that separate times, separate rooms, separate states, and we just went, oh no, fetish unlocked. Uh-oh.
A new skill point has been unlocked.
Where are you putting that skill point?
Ear fucking.
If it was possible.
If only.
Yeah.
The human body can only endure so much.
You've showed me that like one toy where it's like a brain.
Oh yeah, the brain Onahole from Japan.
And I'm like, I don't think that one's for me. And Joe's like, check it out, I'm gonna get this. Hell yeah.
The human body can only endure so much, but that is why we bring you lovely, lovely monster girls.
Where they can withstand anything.
Yes.
For the most part.
For the most part, but all right. I think we've gone enough to where what will our final rating be?
All right. Okay.
In both darkness and in light.
All right. In darkness, this is like a 2.
Okay.
It's not for me. I like being able to see. I like being able to control a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And in light, I would have to give this in light, it has to be a 6, maybe pushing a 7, but 6.
Gotcha.
Because they're like, as much as I think she's cute, that's all it kind of comes down to. Is she has cute submissive energy to it.
Mm-hmm.
She like will love you, but when it comes to like specifically monster girl sex, there's nothing on this that's very unique.
Right. For me, in light, it's going to be a 5. It'll be a 5 overall.
Okay.
And in darkness,
no!
In darkness, this is going to be a 7.
God damn it!
1 point up from darkness, 1 point down from light.
The worst part about the cave is gonna be covered in their shit.
You don't know that for sure.
Bat guano's everywhere, man.
Just further in the cave. Not where they're gonna be at, but further down deep into the cave. Just don't go farther deeper in the cave than you would want to.
Yes.
But all right, what would you, lovely folks, rate a werebat? And would you prefer them in the night or in the light?
Please let us know down in the comments below. And if you want to see more, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It's free.
Yes, and if you enjoyed this episode, feel free to give it a like. And if you want updates on the show, feel free to follow us over on Twitter and be sure to check out the amazing artists we got for this episode.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
See you all later.
Bye.